Hello everybody, this is American Seagull Politics and I'm back with a new video. Today we're talking about what I like to call the face of Colorado. Well, you know how Democrats won Colorado, the Denver area and the ski resorts area. But as you can tell, it kind of looks like a human actually. Like you got Garfield County's like the arm, I guess the Denver is like, and like these other suburban counties are like the other arm. And I don't know what Mary County is doing. This area's the legs. The whole body's right here. And then looks like he got one of his legs amputated. Or, well, a piece of his leg fell off. Now, I mean, this one county, Trump flipped in 2020. This county usually is a Democrat county. However, Trump flipped it surprisingly in 2020, despite Colorado's overall shift big time to the left. I was kind of surprised by that. But how did this face form? How did this look like a human in Colorado? Like, how did it look like this? Well, I'll start from the very beginning. So in 1984, Ronald Reagan did well in the area. There wasn't really any showing that this area was going anywhere, except maybe for a couple things. However, this would be the last time that some traditionally Republican areas like this is the last election in which Adams County, this county has always kind of been a suburb of Denver. Boulder, of course, that's like a big liberal hub. I'm surprised Reagan won that. Gippon, I think this is actually the first of the ski. Yeah, Gippon is the first county here. Actually, it stayed quite competitive still. Trump still got it under single digits. I'm kind of surprised that this county is still kind of competitive. It's probably remain Democrat, but it's still kind of weird how this one, I guess because it's not really as good as, there's not really a ton of ski resorts that are really that good here. That's why I still think it might be competitive. Lake County, another one of these Rocky Mountain counties, which basically forms the body of the Democrats in Colorado. Lake County, been going Democrat. Trump in 2020 still did better than Mitt Romney. Joe Biden still couldn't crack 60% of the vote here. Probably remain Dem. Picken, this is how one has to be the most notorious one. This one has to be the most Democratic of the pack in the more Rocky Mountains. Yeah, but Biden annihilated Trump there. Yeah, it liked McGovern, but then it is one of the few counties that voted for McGovern in 1972, but then voted for Gerald Ford in 1976. That is so weird. I'm assuming it because Richard Nixon was more of a populist, and Picken, doesn't really like populist Republicans a ton. However, they did vote for Reagan, but I don't know. Some of these counties are weird. Saguchi County. This county is another. This one forms like the beginning of the other leg of this another very lowly populated area. Again, Democrats usually got 60% of the vote here, but now they're in the 50s. Probably stay that way. I don't know. It might flip, just like this county right here flipped in 2020. Surprisingly. This would also be the last time that San Mingo County, which I guess you could say was part of the other leg, I guess. Another big-time Dem stronghold now. Has always kind of been a Dem stronghold. In 1998, you can see the body is starting to form here. However, you couldn't really tell that yet. you can see the body is forming of Colorado. This last one with Summit County. This is actually another big ski area. Yeah, Trump did awful in 2020. Yeah, this area isn't coming back for a while. For maybe not until the rest of eternity. Again, another one of those counties where Gerald Ford actually did slightly better overall against Jimmy Carter than George McGovern did. I don't really know. I guess George McGovern was just more popular here. These are more like radical. I guess you could say that these Colorado mountains are like pretty woke. Like, for example, Summit County has to be a really good example of that. It used to be a Republican, kind of like New England, but I wouldn't really say they're like moderate like New England. I guess you could say it's like Vermont, but it's the Vermont of like like I guess like the Rocky Mountains, which you never think there would be something like that. Okay, we're getting into the 1996 era. I think Republicans flip back a lot of these things. 2000, this is when the head is starting to form again, as you can see right here. I mean, it's starting to form, but you still couldn't see it. I was still kind of surprised. And then, San Julian, this would be the last election in which smallly populated areas like San Julian County, forming like the leg of the state. With Trump only getting 35, the Biden reaching 60% of the vote. Gunson, this one's actually a very big county. This basically makes up, this is like the body of Colorado. I know it's small, but it's basically looks like the body of the liberal Rocky Mountain thing. I'll tell you when we're done with this. So yeah, now it's some big Dem stronghold. Used to be pretty Republican. Howard did like Roosevelt and Woodrow Wilson, it looks like. Cedar Creek, only 9,000 people live here. Another big time Dem county. However, this area I don't really think has moved as much far to the left as a lot of these other Rocky Mountain counties. Trump still held 42% of the vote. Not like a lot of these other Rocky Mountain counties. Trump still held 40 in there. Rowlett. This is actually the head of Colorado. Not joking. This is literally the head. You'll see what I'm talking about when I talk about the head. Right here. Yeah, it looks like it's been a Dem stronghold now. It used to be pretty Republican. And then from 1952 to, I guess you could say 2000, almost 50 years, is basically a pretty Republican country. Now it's pretty Dem now. It's very Dem now. Eagle County. This one is also pretty notorious. This also makes up a ton. This area is also very woke. See, another very woke county that just likes woke, highly educated woke, Coca-Cola drinkers here. I like saying Coca-Cola. La Plata. This is another one. I won't really. This is more of, I guess, a Hispanic. I don't even know if it's really Hispanic. It's more woke liberals that basically screw up the state of Colorado. Georgia, I can't blame the blacks there from Detroit. However, them voting Dem is not the solution. They should be able to learn that eventually, probably. Well, maybe. I don't know. La Plata, yeah, another Dem area. Adds up to the leg, another part of the leg. Don't worry, you'll see how it looks like a human. Look at that. That's the face, the body. Looks like he has a big boot right here. But however, it still doesn't fully look like a body. But don't worry, in 2000 and 2008, it'll look much clearer again. Look, in 2004, ignore this county. You can see what I mean by it looks like a body. But again, I think it's not until 2016 when it really starts looking like a human, because it's more Hispanic area. I guess it's more of like a Trump Democrat area. Yeah, we didn't really see that. You still see the big boot, and it's missing an arm. 2016 is the perfect representation. You can really see how it looks like a human. That's the head, the body, the two legs, the other arm. I guess you could say that you could put another arm here. 2020, you can see it better. However, it looks like part of his leg got missing. Yeah, you can basically see the Rocky Mountain area, the big woke liberal area. Well, that's all I just wanted to explain to you about Colorado. That it kind of looks like a face it looks like a face, actually. I mean, a human, actually. Like the arms, the legs, the body, the head. It just looks like a human. It's kind of weird, though, how that came to be. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Real American Seagull.